How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. Okay, so today's game is a racing title. It was one of the first racing titles with vehicular combat elements. It was developed by Rare, and in my opinion, it was the inspiration for many a racing game to come along after. It features 32 tracks, upgradable vehicles, a whole lot of things that are a part of your traditional racing game today. This game, RC Pro-Am. Now, RC Pro-Am, it's one of the earlier titles on the NES library, the first couple years, and it was developed by Rare. Like I said, it's pretty much it's the inspiration, in my opinion, for Super Off-Road, Mario Kart, Rock and Roll Racing. Rock and Roll Racing more so than the others, because it features the same camera angle. And I say Super Off-Road because control-wise, it felt like, early on, it felt like a combination of Super Sprint and Super Off-Road, stuff like that, because I played Super Sprint before I played RC Pro-Am. Well, enough about those games. RC Pro-Am, you control a remote control car, henceforth the title RC Pro-Am. You race around 32 different tracks of various road conditions with road hazards. There are like oil slicks and water hazards and debris on the track and all this other stuff. So you're maneuvering around all of that, trying to outrun the other racers and trying to avoid weapons that are fired at you by the other racers, because they'll fire missiles at you. They'll I believe you can drop oil slicks on the track. There are little bombs you can throw, stuff like that. All of this different stuff happens during the course of a single race. A lot's going on, and your reward for qualifying for the next race and winning the next race, or winning the race that you're in, is that you get points towards upgrading your car. You get different items that you can use later on in the race, stuff like that. You gain the ability to make your vehicle faster and stronger. And in racing games in that time frame, on the more, I guess you could say now, you could call them the more primitive consoles, upgradable vehicles weren't typical for racing games. So that was a pretty innovative thing, along with the weapons that you would have stored on your vehicle. That's the kind of stuff that inspired Rock and Roll Racing and Mario Kart. And the further you get into the game, the further along you are race-wise, it gets more difficult. The races get longer, your enemies become more aggressive, their cars go as fast as yours, and they have more weapons than you. So you're definitely not fighting against a bunch of duds in this game. RC Pro-Am is an excellent racing game, honestly. Depending on what you're looking for in a racing title, this one, along with Rad Racer, it's two of the best racing games on the NES. Dare I say, RC Pro-Am may be the best racing game on the NES. So that's another one in Rare's back pocket. They developed another one of the best titles on the NES. You see a trend going there? You can find a copy of RC Pro-Am pretty cheap. Its sequel, RC Pro-Am 2, not so much. It's a pretty hard one to come by. But that's neither here nor there. If you're looking for a great racing game for the NES and you're looking for a fun time, you should definitely pick up RC Pro-Am. Okay, people. We're coming up on the final week of the summer of 8-bit. I hope you've been enjoying so far, and I look forward to sharing more of these videos with you in the next few days. This has been the 8-bit Animal, and I will catch you beautiful people tomorrow.